Hello, it's Jalen here from Chi Lifestyle. Okay, so today's reading is just a simple yes or no. This is a love reading though. So I ask for you to sit and think about maybe a question. Um, Maybe you're not too sure about someone, or you've started dating someone and you wanted to know where it's going to go. Or you've been maybe with someone for a while and you're not really too sure whether you want to stay or go, or whether they're going to marry you or whatever it is. Okay, so take what resonates. Obviously, I can't give an answer for everyone, but just listen to the guidance that comes with it. If I need to pull more guidance, or if I feel like I don't really know what to say, then yes, I will pull an extra guidance card for you. Okay, so we will have a look. Pile number 1 is the angel wings. Pile number 2 is the blue infinity sign. Pile number 3 is the green stone. And pile number 4 is the handbag. So have a look which one resonates more with you. If you have more than one question, then by all means choose a different pile per question. You may do that. Okay, so I'm going to start with pile number 1 being the angel wings. Okay, so welcome to those who have chosen pile number 1, pile number angel wings. Okay, so your yes or no love reading. Okay, so I don't know if you can actually see this. So you've got here, obviously with the ace, this is, so in the beginning, this is something that maybe possibly was, it started off with either one or both of you withdrawing a little bit. Maybe there's been a little bit of confusion, or there might have been a little bit of communication problem between you and this person. There's been a lack of teamwork between you. Maybe one or both of you have been more focused on your work and maybe less focused on the relationship. Then there's a possibility that there was a time out, or one of you has taken a time out in order to just sit and think about the relationship a little bit, which has also led to that feeling of maybe being out in the cold, or feel like you've maybe not mattered as much. Maybe you or the person doesn't, this could once again take whatever resonates, has felt like the other person is just doesn't care anymore, or isn't that interested. You just have that feeling once again that you've been left out. And I think that this person's just, they're just needing a bit of a time out. Okay, maybe you just needing a bit of a time out, and your partner's feeling like they're being a little bit left out. You've also got the success and victory card here. So I think that, once maybe you or your person has had a bit of time out, maybe this is exactly what you're going through right now. Maybe with there might be a separation between the both of you, and you're getting a bit of a time out just to maybe think a little bit. Just maybe, make sure you're communicating with your partner. Keep the communications carrying on here, because one of you is feeling like you've been left out. And I don't think that they're doing this on purpose, or I don't think you're doing it on purpose. But again, you just might needing a bit of a time out in order to sit and think about the situation. Because again, there's obviously been a breakdown in communication, which has just caused maybe a bit of frictions between you. Okay. But yes, there's definitely some victory here. There's definitely going to be success. One of you might want to come in, and there might be one or two of you standing up for your point of view. And again, allow your person to have their say, and you have your say. Not every situation has to be an argument. Not every conversation has to turn out whether you being right or them being wrong. It's finding the common ground in all situations. Okay, if you can't see each other's point of view, then you need to sit and think a lot more clearer as to whether this is going to work out or not. Okay. because some work has to be put into this. Okay, someone's not putting in the work. Maybe one person's putting in the work, but the other person's not putting in the work. You've got to the power of joy, which means, there's this relationship just may be lacking joy. Okay, and you've also got to follow your heart. So again, this is not either a yes or nor is it a no. We've got a bit of a maybe here. Okay, we've got literally this relationship probably has a 50% chance of a yes and a 50% chance of a no, depending on whatever you're asking. But what they are saying to you is follow your heart. So maybe add more joy to your life, and by adding that joy you will come up with an answer. Okay, I will let me pull a ask your guides card. Maybe this will give you maybe just one more bit of clarity towards this situation, because like I say, it's neither really a yes or a no. I think it really comes up to you, and it comes to see whether, once again, if the arguments are just not being heard, or you don't feel like you're being heard, or, oh dear, shadow side, maybe you need to look at your shadow side, or they need to look at their shadow side. So maybe if you're coming across with a bit of a forked tongue, they're asking you to just, maybe it's time to watch why this person brings out your shadow side. Some people just bring out the worst in us. Doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just, that's what they bring out in us. And they're just asking you to watch your shadow side in this situation. I am going to pull one more card. I just had the feeling to pull one more spirit guide card for you. And then let's just see, what else the angels want you to know. Partnership and love. Okay, so again, a partnership is a two-way street. If you really want this relationship to work, then both partners need to put in an equal amount of work. Okay, you having your point of view or them having their point of view isn't going to bring the situation any closer if you don't work together in partnership. Okay, so again, watch your forked tongue. Be careful that you're not being degrading to a person. Sometimes people can anger us, but the minute you are being nasty and degrading, then you need to actually look at yourself. Okay, or if they're being degrading, then you need to look at the relationship, and once again, follow your heart. Only you know whether this relationship has got a chance or not. Okay, but again, it takes work from two parties here. So again, this is a maybe. This literally would be this is up to you guys. That's all I can say for this pile. Okay, I hope I've helped you. Please comment down below and like and subscribe, and I will chat to you soon. Hello, pile number 2, the ones who have chosen the blue infinity number 8, or turquoise infinity number 8, whatever you want to look at it. Okay, welcome to pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2, wow. Okay, so for this pile, I'm thinking that this is possibly a new connection or a renewed connection. Okay, it's wow. Oh gosh. Okay, so we have the soulmate card and we have the twin flame card. Okay, we have the conception card and we have the fertility card. Okay, so this is a wow. This is a definite yes. Okay, however, let's just not dive into anything yet. Just have a look, because someone in the situation is not looking at it. Okay, someone, maybe it's you, is not seeing it, or you're very stressed about the situation. This, I could really just end this reading right now, because you got nothing to worry about. Honestly, what's the need to carry on? This is your person, this is your soulmate, this is your twin flame, this is, if you're looking to fall pregnant, then yes, this is a very good sign that you will fall pregnant. The fertility and conception this is not just all about babies, by the way. This is, maybe it's just, again, this relationship is just that new. Okay, it might not have even started. It might be, this might just be someone that you fancy. Okay, and you haven't even been asked out, or if you're a man and you haven't even asked this person out, this might just literally be a Should I ask them out? And the answer is definitely yes. Will they ask me out? The answer is definitely yes. Okay, because again, you guys are soulmates, you're twin flames. I mean, yeah, there's, okay, you have got the feeling of exactly that's ignoring the positive. So again, maybe one or both of you is very scared, okay, because I think sometimes twin flames and soulmates, they come in at quite a stage where sometimes you've come out of something really hard and very scary, and when they come in, it's like, this is too good to be true, right? That feeling of, can it really be? Can I have actually found my soulmate? Like maybe you've been waiting for years to meet someone, and you have just literally dated every arsehole or cow or bad or whatever, you know. I mean, they don't even have to be bad people, but you have just had every relationship fail. And so you are petrified. You know, you are literally just ignoring any possibilities that this could be it. So emotionally, you are all over the place. Okay, you and this person might just have a lot of misunderstandings because of these emotions, because of these fears. You know, you scared and they scared, or you know, both of you are scared, and so you're both just acting really cool. You know, I think one of you feels like you need to walk away because you don't think the other person is interested, and or vice versa. There's just been a lot of misunderstandings here. There's total breakdown in communication, guys. This is someone's feeling defeated because they feel that you don't care, or maybe you feel that they don't care. Okay, so I just want to confirm, whatever your thoughts are about this person, they do care, and yes, you are meant to be together. It's just you need to get over the fears. Okay, this is really and truly one of the most positives that I've seen. I mean, yeah, you don't get more confirmation about getting two twin flame cards in one pile. I mean, you know, or once again, if you're looking to fall pregnant, two cards, the fertility card and the conception card. You know, maybe you in a relationship with this person and you just wanting to know whether you and him will have a baby together. I will pull some extra cards. For what reason, I don't know. But, you know, maybe you need something else just to help you figure out what's going on between you and this person, okay? Again, I just think it's fears. It's all that's keeping you guys, I don't know, whatever's going on. There's just a lot of fears. You literally are someone who is looking at the bad and not the good. It's asking you to rest. Okay, so maybe you are, or your person is so stressed that they're just saying to you, take a time out. Okay, if you are just really, really, really scared and really, really worried, you need to rest. Okay, you've also got the intuition card, it fell out. So what that's saying to me is, it's quite simple. Okay, it's only in your head. Okay, your fear is literally in your head. Okay, there's nothing to worry about when it comes to this relationship. Okay, I'm not saying that it's only going to be free flowing and there's going to be no hiccups. No, there's no such thing. Every relationship has fights. Every relationship have ups and downs. Every relationship, you know, you need to get to know someone all over again, soulmate or not. Okay, but again, you'll find that this relationship will flow easier. Okay, there'll be a little bit more ease in it. You know, our soulmates are not always sometimes who we think they are. You know, if you're a guy and you've always gone for the blonde hair, big boobed woman, and this is maybe a brunette with smaller boobs, for example, or you're a girl and you normally go for, you know, Mr. Hunky Dory, and this guy's more of the Mr. Nerdy. Again, and that's maybe why you're a little bit scared or you're a little bit hesitant. You know, your soulmate's not always in the package that you think they are. Okay, a lot of the times they're what you need as opposed to sometimes what you want. Okay, give it time. Okay, once you guys get together, you'll see the chemistry's there. Okay, you'll have a really passionate life. You'll have a really great sex life. You'll have a lot of passion for each other. You'll find that, you know, as you really get to know each other, things will flow. You'll be having conversations and you'll be finishing each other's sentences, and they'll be thinking what you're thinking, you thinking what they're thinking, and it's just this synchronistic, a lot of synchronicity, and it's just this relationship that builds and builds and builds. It's really a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay, so my best advice for you is don't screw it up. Don't hold back. This is not the person that you want to be scared of. This is the person. Okay, but nothing else to say. But yes, rest, listen to your intuition. But wow, okay. Sorry, but nothing else to say there other than wow. So please comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, wow. Speak to you later. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3, okay, with the green stone. Okay, so let me get into your reading. So, when this relationship started, this might be a new love affair, or maybe it started off, it was very passionate. Okay, so we've got a very passionate new beginning or new relationship that started here. Maybe this relationship has gone on for quite some time, but when it was new, it was really, really quite passionate. Okay, then there was some kind of delay between you and this person. Maybe you or them was maybe not too sure, and so one of you might have pulled back. The other one, I kind of get the feeling that one person was holding on and the other was maybe pulling away. There might have just been a bit of games maybe being played by this pile. There might have been someone who was quite jealous and possessive, and it's led to quite a lot of grief. Someone was feeling quite sad, and someone was not seeing the good in the relationship. Okay, they were too focused on a loss. Maybe one of you or two of you had an ex or a previous relationship that didn't work out, and that's affected this relationship. Okay, all the possibilities in this relationship. Okay, things kind of changed a little bit. I think maybe things kind of started to move on and started to look a little bit better. Someone obviously then maybe decided they were going to put their past behind them and they were going to move on. And maybe things just started to improve a little bit between you guys. People were looking at things, with new possibilities. Again, looking in a new direction with you guys, and things started to move again. Okay, and I feel like as things started to move on, things started to go a little bit quicker between you guys. Maybe things moved a little bit too quickly, and there was a lot of satisfaction. There was a lot of happiness. It seriously felt like there was a wish fulfillment between you and this person. And then there was a breakdown again. Okay, maybe you guys broke up. I'm not really too sure, and this might not be for everyone. Okay. I don't know what your question is, but this is more leaning towards a no. Okay. You got your spiritual law of attraction and yoga, and it might mean that you or this person has been so focused on the negatives that's why the relationship has ended, if it has ended. Again, it doesn't mean that it can't be reunited. You've got the yoga card there, which, I mean, it's not necessarily saying you must go do yoga, but it's just saying that you need to maybe take a bit of time out, go in and do a bit of breathing, relax a little bit, in order to get maybe an answer, because the spiritual law of attraction says, this has come as a result of the negative thinking. And it can be, someone was holding on so tightly that the other person maybe ran. Again, whatever resonates with you, you'll have to think about that. But someone was holding on, someone was, and they were holding on to someone else who, just was so focused on a loss. They've tried to put their past behind them, but I just don't think they've managed to do that. And that could be you, and that could be them. You've also got these 3 cards here, which is, your Queen of Swords. So The Queen of Swords is someone who's also very cold-hearted. They cut through the bullshit. They're very, very hard women. And generally that's someone who, again, maybe because of their past, they've been so hurt in the past that they might, so this might be you, so you might be the Queen of Swords. And maybe that's exactly it. Your partner's holding on and you are too busy looking at what's not good in the relationship as opposed to what is good in the relationship. Okay, so just putting this out there. You've got the Jack of Clubs there, and that's very much the Knight of, no, the Page, sorry, the Jack is the Page. So that's very much the Page of Wands. Okay, so we've also, again, you've got quite a young person, maybe slightly immature, someone who's, yeah, a bit of a charmer. So you've got someone who's quite a bit of a charmer, someone who's passionate, but, maybe possibly not mature enough to take this on. And then you have got the King of Cups here, which is very much a passionate person. So that might be your partner, that might be you. Take whatever resonates here. So it's almost like there's, I kind of put there that there could be three people in a situation, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you and your partner's cheating. Please, I'm not saying that, but I mean in the sense of we've kind of got the harsh woman who is, don't get me wrong, very loving and very kind and very giving, but with a sword of note. Then we've kind of got an immature energy here, and then you've got someone who's very loving, very giving, and full of cuddles and full of love. It's a bit of a complex situation, this one, and I think that's why it's a maybe. But again, it's because of the law of attraction. So this means that it's kind of up to you. I don't know if that makes any sense. It might not be. It might be up to them. I mean, I really don't know how you want to read this. You know the situation. You might be as I said, you might be the King of Cups, the loving, giving, wise counselor, the very giving, full of love person, and your partner might be the Queen of Swords. I mean, it doesn't have to be Queen, it could be King, just switch the roles. Or you might be the Queen of Swords and your partner's the loving, giving one. Whoever the person who's the negative one, they're the ones who probably have to change their attitude and their belief systems in order for this relationship to carry on. Otherwise, yes, if it hasn't already ended, it will end, because there's too much negativity in this pile. With the positivity, there can be positivity. So I'm not saying this is like a no and it's a dead forever. I'm saying there's a possibility to change it. It means someone has to put more work and effort into this, and it takes two to tango. Okay, so this is not a dead end no. It just means that, yeah, more positivity needs to come from someone in this relationship. Someone needs to see the light, and not constantly be negative. So yes, that's the answer I have for you. Sorry, I don't know if that's a good one or bad one, but either which way, that's the answer. Yeah, so please comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will chat to you soon. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4. Okay, so pile number 4, this relationship question, love question. Okay, so we have got a relationship that quite possibly was started off with possibly someone who was juggling two people. Okay, and because we've got the Three of Cups and you've got the balancing and juggling, so the Three of Cups can possibly be a celebration card, but it can also be a card of the third party, meaning when you guys met, one of you was still involved with someone else, or one of you had more than one option and you were juggling your options with this person, or they were juggling the options with you. Again, the information I'm giving you is not like I'm giving you new information. It's just, you would have known this. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, then we'll just take the fact that maybe they were juggling time management. So whatever it was, this relationship might not have started off maybe on the best footing, if that makes sense. So one of you or both of you was possibly juggling maybe your time, maybe your work, whatever it is. Okay, so it was juggling. Okay, then you know what? There was an end to the emotional cycle, and there were some celebrations. Okay, it's quite possible that you guys moved in together. It's also quite possible that one of you or both of you got married. Okay, there's a possibility of you guys either moving in together or you guys got married. Okay, you've then got just things not working in harmony. Like, you know, once you moved in, you started to see a different thing in them. Things, you know, some petty fights, petty arguments, and just things weren't working in harmony. Okay, there might have been a problem with, you know, balancing your financial situation together, or it might have been a problem where one partner was the taker and the other one was the giver. Okay, someone in the situation, and once again, I'm not saying something, that someone betrayed someone in this situation. Okay, the betrayal might have just been a betrayal. It doesn't have to, I mean, again, please take what resonates. I'm not saying your partner's cheating on you. I don't want to put anything out there that's not true. You will know if your partner's cheating on you, okay? In your heart. You do have the card, yes, you are seeing the situation accurately. So, again, this is something that will come to you, okay? But there is a bit of a betrayal. Maybe the betrayal might be simple in the sense of one person was taking and the other person was giving, okay? It doesn't have to be a serious betrayal of, like, for example, cheating, okay? It just means someone was trying to get away with something. So maybe they were just trying to get away with the fact that, you know, I will take while you give, or you were trying to get away with the fact that you'll take and they'll give, okay? Just putting it out there. There might have been someone who walked away. Maybe you guys have had a bit of a split, or someone has just, maybe during this time, there's been a bit of separation between you and this person. Okay, so again, take whatever resonates. Okay, and this has caused a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of nightmares. The situation with this partner at the moment is really and truly weighing you down. Okay, you've got a lot of anxiety, you're not sleeping at night time, you actually don't know what to do. And the angels are saying to you, you do know what to do. Okay, it's telling you to persist here. Now, if I have to talk a yes or no, I think this could be a maybe, leaning towards a no. Okay. But you do get the persistence card here. So maybe it's saying you need to just persist a little bit longer with whatever it is that you're asking about. But yeah, okay. Like I say, I wouldn't say it's a straight out no. I just think that, you know, again, you know the situation, and each one of you need to look at it in your own way. Okay, so we've got a very young energy here, someone who's very clever, very intelligent, someone who's very sarcastic, someone who's possibly maybe spying on you or you spying on someone else, a bit of an immature energy here, a bit passionate, you know, a passionate individual, a bit of an artist. You've also got someone, you know, you've got the Queen of Cups, so someone who's very emotional, someone very supportive. You know, it's generally a supportive, emotional mother figure or wife figure in the situation. And then you've got an older gentleman, maybe, you know, it doesn't have to be physically older, could be emotionally just more mature person who's, you know, very much the businessman, someone who's more interested in the business situation. So I don't know if those cards resonate with anyone, but that might just help. You know, remember I did say that there was someone juggling, so maybe this was the juggle. Once again, change the sexes accordingly. But yes, again, let me pull one. Let me just see. Let me ask the guide. You know, do I have any more guidance for this pile? Anything to help this pile right now? Again, once again, I think that the answers for you is really and truly in your heart. I mean, if someone has betrayed you, then again, you know, they might be persistent, and you know that they've betrayed you, and therefore you don't want to give them a chance. You know, instead of the female in the middle, you could be the male, the female with two. There could be two females and one male, or there could be two males and one female. Either which way, as I said, please, you know, take whatever resonates. Or they're telling you to maybe persist. Maybe you're the one who's been taking and not giving enough, and therefore, if you want this relationship to work out, you need to persist and make a better decision. You've got the self-control card there. Okay, so the self-control card is the card, it's the judgment card. I'm actually, and I haven't seen this card in a while, so I just want to read what it is, because maybe it will help you with your situation. Okay, so the words that come with this card is restraint, detachment, composure, and relaxation. Okay, it says your higher self is advising you. So what did I say? You are seeing the situation accurately. To keep your emotions in check through these times of change and transition. Okay, be on guard as well against being manipulated emotionally by the fear and drama of those around you. So that might be your betrayal card. Maybe you having a bit of, you know, someone trying to get away with manipulating you at the moment. It just might be the fear of drama of the situation that you're in. Okay, it says changes in the air, and the uncertainty at hand is stirring up a lot of anxiety and insecurity in you. Okay, so there you go. You've got the anxiety and insecurity card. Recognize the potential stress and choose to brave the volatile storm by remaining cool, calm, and collected. Whatever you do, don't allow yourself to succumb to the seductive and addictive appeal of high drama as a way of expending the excess adrenaline coursing through your veins. Go for a run or a walk out, or go out to the gym. Use your anxiety physically rather than emotionally, and protect yourself against the fear-provoking actions of others. Okay. Yes, it is difficult to face the unknown, but the higher self calmly assures you that no matter what challenges you encounter, you can handle everything beautifully if you remain detached, relaxed, and grounded. The higher message self is stay cool. Right, okay, so I don't know if that helped. As I said, it says here persist, and you are seeing the situation accurately. So again, maybe don't make any decisions yet. Okay, so I won't put this as a yes or no. I'll put this as a maybe. Okay, think about it a little bit more, I think is what they're saying. Maybe you are seeing it in the wrong light at the moment. So spend some time alone, spend some time thinking and assessing the situation. There might be something, relationship might still be something you need to persist in. Okay, again, you know the answers to this. Okay, pile number 4, I know that might be very confusing, but hopefully one of you or some of you understand what the message is all about, and I will chat to you soon.